teacher from Lyons Township High School. I retired there last year. I now teach at the college level at Dominican and at Oakton Community College. Here at Casa Italia, tutoring, doing lessons. So I don't think that I really haven't retired. And I am happy to say that everything befalls in front of me, and I'm always doing everything that has to do with Italian, and it's a wonderful thing. I would like to say that Josette asked me to, with Anna Clara Ionta, who is here this evening too. Anna Clara, would you please stand up, baby? And so we're going to be doing a series of lectures on various topics that deal with Italy and its civilization and culture, and all under the, I would have to say, the one word, speranza, hope, that I thought would be interesting to utilize in the series of presentations, because when I retired last year, it dawned on me that throughout my 37 years of high school teaching, when I did my units, little by little, without knowing it, I was actually creating units, learning scenarios that were just so positive and so optimistic and so hopeful. And it's not that I actually had that as a goal, but I just started to do these cultural units in school, and lo and behold, I realized that, oh wow, you know, this is a great curriculum I have, and it was a wonderful curriculum because it was a curriculum that the students enjoyed because I think it was hopeful, it was positive, it was optimistic, it had beautiful messages of life. So that's my aim, I think, in hopefully in this stage of my life, where I've traveled to Italy, I've taught Italian. I think I want to share some of those messages that I think can perhaps improve our quality of life as Americans here. And so this evening I thought I would start out with San Francesco. And as you can see here, I have just a few things. I have many more artifacts at home. Once again, never realizing that I actually had all these things at home until I did my presentation on San Francesco about maybe 1992, so a while ago. I did my first one at Akful, whatever it was, and I realized that I had amassed all these little things that were emblematic, symbolic of this great figure of Italian literature. And so I realized that whether I was in South America, in Ecuador, I came across, for example, a monastery of the Francescani, of the Franciscans, or if I was in the North End in Boston, where I was going to go and have a good Italian meal, I came across, you know, some beautiful cartoline or books and things like that. As I matured and really got into my faith, as we all do, I think, sometimes when we get older, when we're younger, we're so busy, we're not aware of it. I was like looking at it and saying, St. Anthony Messenger. Oh yeah, St. Anthony Messenger. This is it's a magazine by the Franciscans. That's right, St. Anthony was a Franciscan, you know. So you go through this wonderful experience of travel in Italy, going to Assisi with my students. My daughter who studied there and came back with this great passion for, and telling me, Mom, you know, when she arrived there, I really feel St. Francis's presence here in Assisi. I feel like he's just all around here. And I just had a big smile on my face because this is exactly how I felt when I went to Assisi the first time. So, the other aspect is that my mom had a love for St. Francis, and so she died on the feast day of St. Francis, the 4th of October. And then ever since then, for the last 20 years, there's all sorts of stories that go along with that in a very spiritual vein. But I have to say initially, the cultural the literary aspect of the man is what really, I think it began my wanting to learn more about him. So I'm going to start out with